Hey, it's the Wicked One. Finally, I did max out Yogg with 4-star, and I got Cyclops to 6-star. We'll go over Yogg's skill again. This is the final review on Yogg. For his specialty, at 1-star, Cyclops becomes Rampage, increasing its attack speed by 30% and its critical hit by 300. At 2-star, when raging Cyclops on the battlefield, all friendly ranged units gain 20% increased magic resist, 10% attack speed, and 20% crit damage. Pretty cool buff. Increase the range damage dealt, and some magic resistance. Awesome. And then at 3-star, effectiveness of Cyclops' Earthshaker skill improves and chance of use is increased. And at 4-star, Rampage Cyclops' first Earthshaker skill takes effect on all enemy units who can't fly. That is awesome. So his first one will hit every single unit on the battlefield who cannot fly, which is majority of the tanks and some good damage dealers too. And then we have Energy Reserve for his first skill. Spell damage taken by all friendly units and heroes now heals them instead, and spell recovery from heroes that heals enemy units now deals damage instead. Lasts for 8 seconds. And we have Fire Arrow. Deals 6,627 damage plus 22,310. Fire spell damage on enemy units in a certain area and burns them. Lasts for 5 seconds. Pretty bad skill, but that's typical for the arrow skills. And we have Quicksand. Summons Quicksand at a specific location and deals damage to all units equal to 2% of their max HP. Double damage for enemy units every second. Reduces enemy units damage reduction by 13.6, which equals plus 1.0880% for 8 seconds. Very specific right there. And Precision, the last skill. This is one of my favorite skills in the game. It guarantees friendly units within a large range 100% crit hit, and accuracy lasts for 8.2 seconds. I do wish this Fire Arrow was Earth Arrow instead for that stun. That would make Yogg even better than he is. He is one of the top heroes in the game currently, so I would not shy away from investing in him in the guild store. I do have him maxed out already, so there you have it. You do have to have level 9 guild, which does take a little bit of time if you're on a fresh server. But if you're on a server that already started, level 9 isn't that high actually. It only takes about a month and a half from a server start to get it. It could be sooner, it could be longer, depends on how well you guys donate. I think it took us a couple days over a month, so it wasn't super long, but it was a fairly decent amount of time when you're looking for a hero. And I did save up the points for him, so I have been saving up for him for a while to try to get him to that 4-star. And then Cyclops 6-star. This one took me a little bit longer, but we will go over Cyclops. For his Flamestone, Cyclops throws Firestones within a large range in front of him, burning the hostile units there and causing 15,915 damage every 2 seconds for 8 seconds. Pretty low damage on it, but it does deal some burning. Kinda cool. Not a great skill right there. I wish the damage on it was higher. I wish it was about 100k, or I guess it's every 2 seconds, so a 30 to 50k would be pretty awesome and make Cyclops one of the best damage dealers in the game. But he is by far the best tank in the backline. You can use him to tank a Black Knight. And then his second skill, which is a passive skill, Siege Strike. Cyclops increases 8% unit damage and 8% attack speed. When HP lower than 35%, Cyclops can get double the effect. HP is restored. Will keep the effect when Cyclops is fighting against a 9-man unit. Its normal attack deals 50% AoE damage to 3 hostile units. And then you have Earthshaker. This is the skill that gets buffed in the Yogg specialties. Cyclops has a chance to deal 21,220 damage to hostile units, and then a large range and stun them for 3 seconds while under attack. That is a pretty cool skill. It does stun, which is awesome. Then you have Giant. Cyclops HP increases by 60% when facing 9-man units. Damage reduction or damage taken is decreased by 25%. That is awesome. And we will go over his stats. He does have 121,000 attack. He does have 935 defense. 1.3 million HP, and attack speed of 0.75. That is a fairly fast attack speed. It is almost rivaling the orcs. The orcs have a 0.88 attack speed, so that is a pretty decent attack speed right there. Not a terrible critical value, 390, which will get buffed by Gelu's buff. He has 0 dodge, his crit damage is 220%, which is fairly high. Unit damage only 90%, pretty low. Unit defense 1%, movement speed 90, and range 400, which is the standard for a ranged unit. As you can see, same thing for Orc. And we will do a little practice. Where's Skylynx at? Make sure you send it all out. There we go. Oh, where's Skylynx? I do like to test my formation on Skylynx. He does have a pretty decent formation himself, so we could win, we could lose. Let us see what happens. My Yogg skills are not maxed, but his masteries are pretty decent, so it'll be very interesting to see. I'm gonna switch out a 3D for the Cyclops. We'll go right there with it. I will take out the Lightning Elemental and add a Monk right there. Switch these two around. And I'll call that good. Let's try this out. Our power difference is 20k, which is fairly small when you're in the millions. We have the energy reversal right there. It didn't get it off on the Cyclops in the back, but he is starting to heal now. We are taking the advantage going on here, but our Cyclops did put up in the air. The demons died on Skylynx's side. They're hitting the Pit Fiend now. Killed Behemoth also on his side. We have not lost a unit yet. This is a Soul Mirror, when Soul Mirror is the most powerful hero currently. Our Cyclops is still getting some good hits off. Pretty decent Quicksand right there. Quicksand has pretty sustained damage over all the levels of it. Just decrease the damage reduction of the target. Decrease the defense, but it is worth leveling just for that defense increase, especially when you're hitting a tank with it. And look at that. We are about 75% HP. And we just beat Skylynx. Our top damage dealer is Fire Elemental. Second is Raging Cyclops with 11 million. Not too bad. True damage, Cyclops does go behind Angel, but is still dealing pretty decent true damage. Well, there you guys have it. Oh, and for these spells, we did pull out 2 million healing from Chain Lightning, 600k healing from Air Arrow, and 300k healing from Titan's Thunder, which is pretty awesome. And if you are manually controlling a battle, and you use Energy Reversal and hit your own units with Quicksand, it will heal them, and it does heal quite a bit. I won't send it to him. And we will go to our... I want to go to Coliseum. We do have a Battle of the Gods today. I may stream that today. I don't know. I haven't actually set any plans on that yet. Who are we gonna get? We do get Zeppelin. We are gonna switch our hero over to Yogg. Do take out Orc. Add him in. Let's slide these guys all down and call that good. I do like using Monk to buff Fire Elemental because it makes Fire Elemental attack 50% faster. Fire Elemental has a decent attack speed already, and it deals good damage. So I'm just trying to maximize this buff for the first like 20 seconds. Energy Reversal off. We are going to get the critical hit on the Cyclops. We will put that out. Another critical hit. Our Cyclops is almost dead, but it is a one-man unit, so it's still doing the full damage. We'll wait for an energy reversal. Oh, Cyclops might go down. It did go down. That is very unfortunate. We lost our Cyclops. So now I will switch over to buffing this mass group of units, which should delete the units every time they touch them. It does look like that is happening. And there you have it. Yogg did come out as the supreme ruler of Solmir. Cyclops not getting as much damage, but he did die about halfway through the battle, which is very unfortunate. But he is very tanky. Solmir does hit the one units very hard, so it is a little effective against the Cyclops, but it does. Cyclops does get the stun right off the beginning with Yogg, and kind of gets a bunch of buffs from Yogg, so it's pretty awesome. Well, there you guys have it. That is the full review of a 4-star Yogg and a 6-star Cyclops at Orange +1. I will show you my bonus stats for Cyclops real quick. My talents. 42%, 37, 11, and 190 critical hit. Not super high, but also not super terrible there. Well, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and everyone, enjoy the Pantheon today. Bye.